Good evening, Avo Roller family. What's going on? It's Tyler, and I'm back with you, Mr. Avo Roller himself. And today we getting back into it. It's day 2 of the challenge, and you know what challenge I'm talking about. The 100 for the 30 days. Here we are. I hope that you're feeling good. I hope that the first day treated you well. Now, we started with static holds at the end of yesterday's exercise to work the blood flow back into the chest. Now, I hope everybody was following regimens from earlier videos by drinking lots of water, eating lots of healthy foods, and making sure that you stretch and kept reminding yourself of how good you are doing in life and how good you are doing for yourself. Getting into today's workout, make sure that all your pants and everything are tightened because we are going to get down and we are going to get sweaty today. And we are going to do our 100, plus we're going to add some extra because it is important to remember that when you're doing exercises such as chest, back, abs, lower back, legs, anything, it is always important to remember to balance it out. So you never want to do too much chest, and because what's going to end up happening is it's going to pull your shoulders forward and you're going to start having rounding issues. So you want to make sure that we still keep this even. So on top of the 100 today for the challenge, we will also be doing some back exercises to help our back so we can start pulling those muscles back into place, keeping that chest wide, keeping those muscles wide, so we're always having a great posture. So with that being said, let's get into general workouts. You guys know what it's all about, just getting down, starting in here. Let's work those hips out. I hope everybody's having a good night. Everybody had a great day. We're going to end this off right before you go to the shower, maybe even before you have some dinner. Go play with the kids. Who knows? Those hips are tight. I know you all feeling it after a long day. Well, we bringing it around town, all right? Stop. Go the other way. Now, it's important that it's not all about speed. You can take it nice and slow. Really get in there. This is all due to your own limitations, though. If you gotta start with some hip rotations where you're just barely able to move your hips like this, and start there. If you're a person who has good mobile hips and you can bring it all the way out, and you salsa dancing and you moving it like this, boom, boom, good. Keep it up. Once you've warmed up those hips and you feel those hips moved up, you know the next option. Bam, we go in here. Internal, external rotations on your hips. You know me, I always talk about your base is always the start of a warm-up. You can hold on to a chair, a wall. Don't need to hold on to anything at all. You can do a toe tap with it for balance. All right. We're going to switch to the other side. Let y'all get ready for that. Yeah, okay, here we go. Like I said, you need to grab a wall, chair, anything, or just put your hands right here on your hips for balance. Up, over, down. You can do a toe tap, just in case if you need to hold balance. Up, over, down. Toe tap if you need to. If not, keep that foot off the ground for better balance. Up, over, down. Now, I always talk about, I don't give you guys reps. I just give you guys the exercises, and you can do the reps to your own choice. So, everything I'm doing to my comfortability till I am warmed up and I feel warmed up. If you need to do extra of any of these exercises for yourself to feel better about moving forward, please do pause the video, do extra, re-watch the video again, take notes. It's important. Let's go a little wide here. feet pointed straight. And we're just gonna go ahead and just bring it over. Remember what we talk about. Bringing these shoulders here so we keep that back straight. Keeping that head up. We're looking out here. We're not looking down. We're not looking here. We're keeping that head out. Legs are spread apart. Elbows are tucked in on the side. Ensure that we're keeping good posture. And we're just bending over at the waist. We're not forcing anything. We're not exerting any extra energy. We're just collapsing the center. And we're raising up. In. Out. Now remember in those earlier videos what we talk about, make sure that we're squeezing through our cheeks, make sure that we're flexing our abdominals on the breathe out, no matter where the flex is, always ensuring that our core is flexed and always ensuring that we're flexing our hips to ensure good stability. All right. After you've done enough of those, where you feel warmed up, feel good, bring your feet in closer together. And again, we're not over exaggerating our spine. We're not trying to roll our shoulders forward to try to reach for our toes. We're simply keeping these shoulders tucked. We're just bringing the legs in closer. And we're focusing on a different set of muscles in our back as well when we're doing this stretch. More focused towards the outside and lower into our buttocks here. And you're going to feel this more in your hamstrings than you did in the previous stretch as well. And for myself, I always like to practice good dorsiflexion when on your feet, because whenever you go to do squats or any type of exercises that require you to be on your heels, it's good to have good strength through your dorsiflexion, which most of us don't. That's why you see a lot of us come up on our toes when we tend to do squats, or when we're doing deadlifts, you see some of us come up on our toes to associate for the strength that we don't have to stay back on our heels. So whenever you're doing your stretches like this, focus on keeping your toes up. You know, even if you come up on your heels in this area and then you go into your stretch, this is a great way to build up that balance and those muscles in the front part of your legs here, and it'll equal to a better squat in time. We're going to do some nice leg pulls here. Let's grab that knee. And what you're going to do is, it's going to be a lot of balance here. Most of you might not be able to do that, and that's okay. I'll teach you another alternate way to stretch out these muscles without being balanced, and you can work your way up to this. But initially what you're doing is you're just grabbing your knee from the front side here, and you're giving it a pull. And it's just a knee tuck. And what you're causing is like an extension into a hyperextension in a sense. And you're just giving it a little extra pull through. And then you're going to bring it in on the inside. Flat foot, same thing. 1, 2. Not a lot of pressure required. This is just a 1, 2. Loosen up the tendons on the outside of your knees for the start. I got another exercise that we all know that I am popular with, that I've taught on multiple videos already, that how to keep your knees healthy, especially when you've had damage to them. So make sure you follow up on those videos at the beginning of the training sessions, and we'll be getting into that again today. And while we're on that, hope everybody is enjoying this warm-up so far. This is the general workup of how we're just getting our body started up, how you should start up your mornings. Just get up, stretch, get some kind of blood flow moving, and it helps out. So here we go. You know, the popular one. We're going to stand to the side here, foot out in front, other foot out on the side, just like this. Toes pointed up, and you know what it is, rotation. Back and forth. Through the hip, through the knee. You're going to feel the tightness in your hip. You're going to feel tightness across your knees. But I have found that this exercise over time, over the last, 7 months of me using this exercise, that I have strengthened the knees, the stability of my knees, and overall increased the flexibility of my knees as well. Yes, do they still pop and creak like I've said in my other videos? 100%. The cartilage hasn't gotten any better, but the strength around the knee has gotten tremendously better. So I do say this is a great low impact, low movement, low intensity movement that is great for your knees, your hips, your feet. Something that I do believe everybody should at least utilize before doing any type of lower body lifting, just to get the hips warmed up, get that synovial joint fluid moved into the areas. Switch it over to the other side once you feel comfortable. We're coming here, same exact movement, and then we're just rotating. You gotta hold on to a chair or wall when you first start this exercise, that's okay. If you can't get your leg up this high, that is okay. If you need to start down here at this angle, that's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. Now today's challenge with the push-ups, as I want to mention that I am not a person that enjoys a static exercise overall. Now we are going to do 100 push-ups, but we are not going to do the 100 traditional flat set push-ups like we did yesterday. We're going to start with incline today, which is what we finished with yesterday, and we're going to finish with decline today. So we're going to do as many incline push-ups as we can, and we're going to finish with decline. And then tomorrow we're going to start with decline, and we're going to finish off with flat, and we're going to work our way through this rotation. That way we constantly keep our chest shifting and building in different areas. That way you're not working just the flat chest for 30 days and you're just working on one section, because there's multiple sections of your chest. So if you work flat, you're going to just get that result in the flat. And that's the one thing about the video that I realized that they were flawed in building, was they only focused on one set of the muscle group. So in this challenge, we are going to focus on the upper, the middle, and the lower. We're going to alternate between different exercises for the chest through this challenge, but still completing 100 reps, because I want to show you not only how to maximize each exercise, but also I want you to build a good, healthy, strong chest by the end of this. A balanced chest, not an unbalanced chest. We don't want this section of your chest to be really, really strong and then this section have nothing going on, because we didn't focus anything on that, because all we were focused was one plane. So that's not what we're doing in this video. So I want to make sure that you all know that day one, we started with flat, we ended with incline. So today, we will start with incline, y'all, and we are ending in decline. Now, if you need to wear shoes for the decline, find your decline position now. You need one before we get into our dynamic warm-up for our upper body today, to get our arms ready, our shoulders ready, and our back ready to do these push-ups. Make sure you get yourself a sip of water there. All right, here we are, folks. I hope you got your shoes on. I hope you got everything ready. We got the general workout. We were done being nice. The body is warmed up. This is going. We're about to get the dynamic part going. Here we go. We got the upper body. You know what it is. We got shoulder rotations. You guys know what it's all about. Palms out, palms up. Keep that chest back. Whew. Good rotations. Feet shoulder out, and start your rotations. We're going forward. Oh yeah. And you know me, I don't have a reputation count on this. I just go till I can't feel it anymore. Because here's the satisfying part about your shoulders. For most of you individuals out there that are taking 50-pound weights, 60-pound weights, and doing shoulder presses with them and building these gorgeous shoulders, well, over time, yeah, you guys are building great front, middle, and posterior deltoids, but you guys are not taking the opportunity to work on the most important muscles, which are those fibers that hold that shoulder together. That's why you see a lot of power builders and bodybuilders over time have so many shoulder issues, because they focus on the bulk muscle, but they don't focus on the muscles that are within, the deep muscles. So this is why this exercise right here, these rotations are so important, because it's one, it's low intensity. Two, it's not causing a lot of damage to your shoulders if you do a bunch of them, and it's working on the deep innermost part of your shoulder, so it's creating a good, strong balance within your shoulder. So that's the most important part that I have found about this exercise. And it's the best one that I have found for synovial joint fluid. And like we talked about in yesterday's video, the shoulder joint is the most movable joint on the body. It has the most rotation, most flexibility, most movement overall. That's why it's so important that your shoulder health is by far the number one that you take care of when you're in the gym, because this joint works your back, works your chest, works your body. This joint right here does all this, just so you know. So don't go throwing 50 pounds on these joints when you don't need to. Stabilize, and over time, when you're building this and this will get bigger, trust me. Palms down, rotations back, open up that chest. Make sure you're bringing the blood flow. I'll step back here for y'all so you can see. Now you notice we're not doing static holds, and the reason we're not doing static holds is because static holds are going to be safe for the end, when we can hold it in place and massage that muscle and move the blood flow back in to the body, into that muscle that we've been working on and engaging. All right. Now, I always talk about it's important to make sure your chest is stretched out. So I like to do flies. So you can come to the side here, 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 here. You can even go up like this up like that, it all stretches all the way through here. And what I suggest to you is when you're doing this, it's not about going ha ha ha. No, just hit it. Really feel the stretch when you do it. Give it a push out in your chest so you feel it through. If you find a spot where you're just like, ooh, and you keep feeling it click, just hold it there. Keep doing it. Wait till that clicking goes away. Wait till that muscle stretches out. Because what that's telling you right there, the main reason we're doing this exercise right here is because right now, what a lot of people do when they go to the gym is they go like this. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the weights. I'm gonna get this bench press in. 275. Bam. Cool. They might be able to do it, but what they are doing is they are damaging everything underneath here before they're even giving it an opportunity to be in the proper spot. You have to make sure everything is in the proper position, that everything is stretched and feeling good prior to going into the lift, because all you're doing is you're wasting a lift because you're not preparing your muscles right. You're not preparing them, you're not warming them up correctly before the lift. Then when you go to do the lift, it will be right. But if you do not warm up and you go to do the lift, you're wasting a bunch of energy, a bunch of time, and a bunch of wasted effort because you didn't do the proper steps first. So make sure you warm up. Don't waste the warm up. The gym is an adult playground. Your house is your playground. The outside is your playground. Go enjoy it. This is not something that's meant to be rushed, something that's meant to be enjoyed. So back to it. Me personally, I'll sit here and do this for 15 minutes, depending on how sore my chest is. I'm not gonna lie, after yesterday's exercise, chest is sore, y'all. So we're gonna hit this for a little bit. Y'all do as long as you need to do. If you want to take a rest, get some water, do it. But I highly suggest that you keep doing this, because the next exercise we do here is going to be very beneficial, and most people don't think about it for your chest, but it's going to be beneficial in opening up your airways, allowing you to breathe better. Also, this stretch is going to stretch out your abdominals, so when we're starting to flex our abdominals through our push-ups, it's going to make it much more comfortable for all of you. Boop, boop. We're just going to do a little cross plane here. Up and overs. Now here, now to the side of your head just like this. And you're going to close it. Take your hands, collapse them in behind your back, just like this. And all we're gonna do is not a static hold. This can be done as a static hold, but what we're gonna do is just do little pulses. So you're just gonna go, collapse in the front, little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, a lot of you probably feel some soreness right here, and we're going to attack this before we get into the push-ups. So, what you're going to do is you can either go a little more than shoulder width apart. You can place your hand on your hips here. Make sure that you keep your body straight too. That's the most important part here. And I'll line up here for you to see. But keeping your body straight. And then what you're doing is you're leaning and you're looking at your hand and you're reaching. And that's going to stretch out all these muscles along your ribs here. Your abdominals. And it's important to remember to breathe. Do the other side. Oh. All right, y'all. Now your chest, back, shoulders, and everything are warmed up. We're going to go ahead and get down into the incline position for our push-ups, and then we will do decline. So here we are, we're getting on our bedpost here. Remember from yesterday. Make sure your abs are tight. We drop the butt, squeeze the cheeks, and here we go. Down, up, count them out. Make sure you write down your first number, and that was your max on that for this day. All right. 15 are up. Reposition, back to it. These are going a lot faster than they did yesterday. Whew. Holy moly, that is a huge difference. I will tell you that now. Ooh. We love discovering where we're weak at on this channel so we can build. Ooh. Nice. Oh. I got one more, y'all. One more to 100. And if you're already there, be proud of yourself. If you've done more than 100, good fucking job. Last one, y'all. And there it is. With warm up, and everything, y'all. Today took us 41 minutes, even, flat, to do warm up today. Lasted 20 minutes. And our total count to finish out our 100 push-ups today was 21 minutes for 100 push-ups. Good job, everybody. Make sure you track your numbers for the warm-up today being 20 minutes long, and then however long it took you to personally succeed your 100 push-ups. And then, if you would like, write down your succession of push-ups that you had during this video today. Once again, let's finish this off with a nice static hold up against here. Bring it up. Let's work this blood back into this chest. Make sure we're drinking lots of water after this exercise, utilizing the cold shower to recover the muscles quickly. And today we're working more up in this area. You guys did a fantastic job today. Ladies, you did a fantastic job today. Keep up all your hard work. Remember, every day in a positive direction is going to pay off to your goals. Thank you for joining the Avo Roller family. If you just seen this video today, check out our video prior. I'll have the link in the next video below. I love all of y'all. Finish it up strong with these stretches. I know it's gonna hurt and it's gonna feel really, really good at the same time because your shoulders are tired, your chest is tired, your back is shot. You don't know what to think right now. Your abs are even tired, and we didn't even do a crunch. And that's the importance of flexing your abs, flexing your butt during these exercises, because you get the beneficial factors of getting that ab workout in without getting on the ground. So I love all y'all. Thank you for the Avo Roller time, the Avo Roller family. Get out here. Make sure you roll out after this exercise. Hit the first 3 videos if you want to know the techniques. They're there in the description. Love you. Peace out.